Don't they crack? Metzengerstein won't fade to black.
Um,
Metzengerstein's on the hunt tonight, chasing pixels in the neon light. Struggles hard with every boss's might, but he's got to win this fight, alright. Half a health bar left, he's barely there.
Alright, we're gonna get started here in just a bit. Maybe do my usual and throw out some, we'll meet that for now. We'll throw out some shout-outs for other folks that are streaming today. So, namely, we got Foxy on, working on, Popful Mail. Working on the Masayuki Kato, memorial event.
Try to get him into the corner here. Move.
And we got Guru Game Boy hopped on. He's working on some Sylpheed on the Sega CD. Some classic shoot 'em up. And Cosmic was on this morning, playing some more of the Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. I feel like other folks were on today too.
Yeah, see, just like that. That was pretty slick.
Oh yeah, Rotorstorm is on. Playing some Mercs.
Hell yeah. Yeah! Woo! That's the first try.
Oh yeah, Wolfie was on. He was playing some Flock today. There's Rotorstorm playing some Secret Banner. I think. Or no, Secret of Evermore. And there's Wolfie playing some I'm not sure. I don't know if that's Prey.
I think the brain is a bit possessed.
Maybe? Was that new Indiana Jones game? Dang, that has some really bad aliasing. Alright. I think we're ready to start. Pop over here. There we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Retro Achievement Review. So, first of all, pop up a link here to retroachievements.org. If you're not familiar with the site, if you're watching the VOD, basically Retro Achievements are challenge sets, achievement sets that are kind of by gamers for gamers, where a bunch of folks with some development background volunteered their time to put together these various challenges and achievements for a bunch of old retro games. So you have your Sonics and your Marios, and Secret of Mana, and Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and all kinds of fun stuff. They've put together these various sets of achievements and things for. And it's kind of like you have your Xbox achievements, you have your PlayStation trophies. You can kind of build up, instead of having a platinum badge, there are just badges for having completed all the achievements or completed all the challenges that have been put forward for a particular game. So make it, pretty cool looking, pretty colorful. It's kind of fun to collect sometimes. And it's also just fun, going after, some friendly competition, going after these various achievements. And what we set out to do in this show is to look over the last week's worth of new sets that came out on the site. Pretty much their various devs are working on all kinds of stuff all the time, so we get to see almost every week there's at least a handful of new they're old games, they're retro games, but they get new sets and subsets, and sometimes there's revisions. We're mostly just going to skip over revisions, prototypes, hacks, and so on, unlicensed games. Well, actually, we can probably cover some unlicensed stuff, but just let's go over the hacks and homebrews, and just stick with mainline games that got sets. That's what we go over. And then we kind of go over community highlights and see what people have been up to over the last week. So I'll get that page ready to go. Just looking for weekly, and we'll just cover the top 25 or so for the last week and see what people have been up to. And then I think as we go through these, we'll play some of these games. So to start off with this week, this is the week basically starting from the 7th and going until today. It is on the site all the time is on UTC time, and so I'm on Mountain Standard. So it's almost like a half day off or so. So we'll see stuff that's marked as coming from the 7th that we did hit and talk about on last Monday. So I think we ended up off on the soccer game here, ISS Pro Evolution. And we did talk about Sonic Riders and Battle Hunter. So today we're starting out with Black and Bruised. So this is a boxing game on GameCube. Kind of gives some Punch-Out vibes with the art style there. Hello there. Is that a Mame?
Nope.
It's a Manny. Welcome in, Manny.
Hello.
I am streaming on Twitch, so you are live, sir.
Yeah, Ferrari review, and we're starting with Black and Bruised, right? Pretty sure.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
So what do we got here? Win the various tournaments, unlock the characters. Using one character, avoid being knocked down by Knuckles Nadine in the 5th chapter of Boxer's Life. So they got some specific chivos for certain bosses. Defeat this guy within 20 seconds in the 5th chapter. So they've got some speedrun stuff. Without entering the yellow section of the health bar. Only throw hooks and uppercuts. No power-ups. Only throw body shots and uppercuts. Knock him down before he uses a power-up. So yeah, some specific stuff here. That's kind of fun. There's a survival mode. And we've got a range of different power-ups here. Have you played this one before?
No, I was actually talking to the set dev, and I was like, I remember maybe like back when I was like 8 or 9, like seeing a friend play it, but I was like, this is a very interesting game I've never like really seen much of.
All right, so I'm going to transition over and give it a go. from Majesco. Hey, Cosmic. Welcome in, sir. Got Manny on the line with me.
Yo. I'm interested to see how this plays. I looked at it, but I didn't like actually go too much into it.
Oh man, they're all doing the soy face. Wow, looks at the girl. She's doing the duck face. Alright, we'll give this guy a shot. El Luchador.
El Luchador.
They look
This
quite
guy
funny.
was totally freaking nuts. Thought he was some kind of superhero or something. An amazing fighter.
Hey, Wise, welcome in.
I guess when you get your ass kicked as much
You played
as
this one before?
kid did growing up, you learn to protect
What's your take on this one?
Royal Pain rolled into Luchador's village. He had some big plans for the land, as usual. El Luchador obviously wasn't gonna stand for that, and told Royal to beat it. Only Royal don't give up that easy, unless he's got a rent-a-thug handy.
Within 45 seconds.
I will demonstrate the dishonor of your ways.
I'm not sure what button blocks. Oh, I guess all L or R. It was decent, funny art style. Yeah, it seems to have a pretty funny art style here. So let me check real quick. What are the achievements for this particular fight? We got this is El Luchador. Defeat the thug within 35 seconds. On Street Rumble difficulty. I don't know what difficulty level we're on. I didn't set it or anything, so we'll just try to beat it regular.
The dishonor of your ways.
Definitely inspiring. Ready to rumble boxing? Interesting. Oh, he did like a special. There we go.
El Luchador made quick work of Royal's goon.
Oh, nice.
And a few extra shots to the moron's head knocked some information loose. Seems Royal had planned to have another thug
Those
dye the
faces.
channel's water supply green. The villagers would panic, thinking the water had gone bad. Luchador would save the day, but not without paying a terrible price.
Makes you the village hero, but your senses have paid a price. Okay.
I will unmask your villainy.
Why does it like dance around like a ballerina? I guess that's his senses. Blah. What? Why did he get this special? Hey, Wolfie.
Hey, God. Yeah, that seems weird. I haven't played Ride to Rumble Boxing either, so I don't
That's
have
so
any
slow.
connection to that.
Oh, I'm out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, Manny's here with us.
8, 9. Knockout.
Oh, I guess you were supposed to button mash there.
This. I'm going to lose my mask.
Alright, we'll try this one more time, then we'll move on to the next game.
A luchador.
Win or lose. I was hoping to get at least one Chivo.
Does seem interesting, but I guess it depends on how you like boxing games or kind of boxing games.
It's just so weird, because like he moves so slow. Especially compared to this other guy. I'm not like playing on hard, this is just normal difficulty. Maybe you're supposed to lose this fight. It's just this like combo. Oh, okay. He just gets fire all of a sudden? These kind of games can never get the punch out to Fight Night or Fight Night greatness. Did I not get the GameCube badge? I did. This is a game that came out today, or with the new set today. really understand what I'm doing here.
One, two, three.
Well, I can't get knocked down anymore, I don't think. Oh, there we go.
Knockout.
I did better that time, to some extent. Got him down a lot lower. Oh, yeah. The GameCube event.
I'm going to lose my mask.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I forgot to get rid of that.
Baron definitely got it.
Yeah, we'll remove that. Thank you, Wolfie. Okay, so that was Black and Bruised. Alright, we will swap back over. There we are. There we go. Am I done with the holiday event yet? I am not. I'm at 12 points. I gotta get 3 more. I was trying to get days earlier, and I failed at either the Damage to the Sword, the Deathless, on that first section. So, we'll continue on with some of those later on. I think I'll try for Paper Mario because I'm about maybe a third of the way through. Holiday Hex is very easy. Yeah, I might go for my last point with that one. I'm still, like I said, I need 3 more points, and I think that one's only worth 1, alright? Anyways. Next up on the list here, we've got Poppin' Music, Best Hits. So we've seen a couple of the Poppin' Music games here. They're rhythm games. I think there's some Disney themed ones. I'm not sure. I think it's mostly just pop songs. Are you familiar with the Poppin' Music games much, Manny?
So from what I know about them is that like they before like DDR was actually able to like make their own like home console stuff, Poppin' Music was kind of like their attempt, I guess, and their like focus of it. It's kind of like how Mega Man was Capcom's first home console thing. Like this was intended for home consoles, from what I know. It seems to be like a decent rhythm like platform, but I've never played a lot of it. I just know a little bit of the history.
Gotcha. So most of these ones, as you kind of expect, there's the basic ones of clearing each song, and then clearing them with a full bar, and then clearing them without hitting any bad notes. So basically, on a 9-button difficulty or harder. So maybe not the hardest mode, but you do have to get you have to rank up the difficulty quite a bit. And you get like a essentially perfect on each song to clear it. There's quite a few folks in the RA community that like rhythm games is kind of their thing. I know Graham Tams does really well with this. Castlevania gets a lot of these badges. I think even Sark sometimes dips his toes into it, but definitely not my thing. So I'm not gonna be playing this one. And it's mostly Japanese music, so it'll probably be okay to toss on stream, but you never know with these ones. He'll get muted or whatever. Is it only worth 1? You might not be done either. You're awful at DDR. Yeah, it's definitely not my thing. But if you're into those, if you're into the DDR games, if you're into the there's quite a few different ones. different. I think a lot of them are from Konami too. There you go. And a pretty straightforward set with that one. Next up we got. This is definitely a game for Manny. You've been working on all the SpongeBob games, huh?
I've started a few. I think these are the GBA ones, or one of them,
Mm-hmm.
which I think are more like traditional 2D platformers. So I don't like, they're interesting, but I don't really care for them that much.
Gotcha. I know you did two. I think you did 2 of the 3D platformers for the GameCube event, right?
Yeah, so I got the beat on one and the badge on the other. I did Bikini Bottom, Battle for Bikini Bottom as the badge, and then I did the beat for the movie because I can't do the racing time trials.
And time trials are always can be kind of a pain sometimes. Let's see. So there's some specific level specific Chivos in here. There's some time attack stuff. There's some damage lists. Don't touch the goo without taking damage. Before letting the car reach critical condition. So it sounds like you got maybe quite a variety in the levels on this one. So this is another one I'll pop in here. Yeah. Bring up Retro Arch. Close out Dolphin here. Bum. SpongeBob. Got your choices of language on this one. Creature from the Krusty Krab. What's up?
The THQ logo on everything.
So we'll just play like the first level of this. Bikini Bottom. It is nighttime, and its residents are peacefully asleep in their beds. Shh. Wow, my license and my first car? This is the greatest day ever. I never thought this day would come. Congratulations, SpongeBob. Cool cars mean nothing if you can't drive it. If you're a man, you'll enter the Bikini 5000 and show me what you've really got. Speed is my middle name, and racing is my game. I have no idea what SpongeBob's voice sounds like. It's been ages since I've seen it. Like, since I was in high school. So it's like 16 years ago? Yeah, something like that. Welcome to the Bikini 5000. Racers on your marks. Get set. Go. Okay. Spin left, spin right.
Interesting sprite work.
Oh. Well, I missed something there.
Huh.
I don't love this level. Oh, I missed something. Now he's doing both. Okay. I think we made it to the end. Jump over potholes and swerve around blockades through this tunnel. Oh boy. Okay.
Huh.
You don't have very much jump.
Very wild background.
Yeah. There we go. Thank you, Sir Cecil. Guess that wasn't it. Oh. I see. I see what I gotta do. Ow.
Huh. That's an interesting gimmick.
Okay. 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 Woohoo! I'm the winner! Just as SpongeBob crosses the finish line, the road comes to an end. Yarg! Uh-oh.
This is a wild game.
This is. It's setting out to be a fever dream, and it definitely hits the mark, I guess. I guess my Space Harrier skills, what little I have, are coming in handy here. It's kind of similar in some regards. Whoa, what was that? Oh yeah, a dream. Awesome. Starfish Man to the rescue. The dreaded Patrick and his gang are causing a crime wave. Who can save us? Who? Who? This sounds like a job for Starfish Man. A crime wave has taken over Bikini Bottom, and the evil dreaded Patrick is to blame. It's up to Starfish Man to stop him and his evil henchmen. Alright, I think that's enough for now. So that's SpongeBob. What was that one again? Something of the Krusty Krab? Creature from the Krusty Krab?
It is definitely a trip.
Indeed. Alright. Did that transition over? Stream's a little bit behind. There we go. Okay. So next up we got Lego Batman #2 on the DS. I have this one on PS3 and it's just okay. Maybe I was just kind of tired of the Lego games at this point because I already played the Indiana Jones one and the Harry Potter one and the Star Wars ones and Batman 1. But by the time I got to Batman 2, I was pretty bored with the formula. That being said, I'm maybe not the right person to ask if it's a particularly good one. I don't know if the DS one is the same as the PS3 one. I know the GBA ones have a really and they're a little infamous. It's not anywhere near as good as the console counterparts.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Have you played this one?
I've not played many of the DS ones. I think the only one I think I've played, which I do think is actually pretty good, is the Lego Marvel Superheroes DS one. It's actually a pretty good Lego game for a DS.
All right. Well, we'll check this one out. Looks like you got the same kind of stuff you have in most of the Lego games on like we both played some of the ones on GameCube, and mostly it's stuff like, you know, get a certain number of studs on a level, obviously finish the level, collect all the collectibles, the mini kits, the bricks. I guess you get ranks in this one, so that's probably like doing the fight damageless or doing the fight without taking too much damage, without dying too much. Unlock stuff. Get 100% of available sound bites. And all the hints. Alright, I'll give this one a go. Here's a random question for you. Do you have a preferred DS emulator?
It's entirely dependent on what I'm playing. Decimate seems to be pretty like if it's very popular, it usually does better because it had all those fixes added for it early on its life cycle in early DS emulation. But Melon DS just runs better in general, so
I know when I was playing Phantasy Star Zero, Melon DS actually rendered the cutscenes properly and the characters properly, where Desmium, like they were all kind of messed up. They looked like little jigsaw puzzles, but like torn apart.
I'm surprised you took
Yeah.
time away from your presidential campaign and came all the way to Gotham.
Melon for Melon DS.
Catch my hairberry melon. Catch my hairberry melon. お口に届けるベリーメロン。ワンシューワンシューベリーメロン。ベリーメロン。
Oh, nice. A reference to the first Batman movie. Or, well, not necessarily the first, but the 89 one.
Standing ovation? Did not expect that, but I'll take it. And also everything else. Riddle me this. What's green? And fine. In your wallet. Money. No. Not anymore. Sorry to rain on your parade, my dear. Thanks so much.
No thanks. I don't want to get joy buzzed.
Oh, don't worry. I didn't want to shake hands. I want your watch. Nice running into you. Let's do it again sometime.
Oh, we will.
What a night! Such an honor. Words fail me. I'm speechless. Who am I kidding? When am I ever speechless? And what a thrill to finally see myself on the big screen. Look at that face. It's like, what's he gonna say? What's going to come out of that mouth of his?
Sorry to wipe that grin off your face, Joker.
You're not sorry. You're not sorry at all. Come and get me!
Oh, I need explosives for that.
I will say I'm kind of surprised that the voice acting in the game for the DS is actually, it doesn't clip that bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Give me all your studs. Ah, come on. Ah, there we go. Well, as far as Lego games go, this is playing pretty decent. Get kind of a glide there, I guess. Oops. Ba-ba. Soundbite for Bane. Can't break that apparently. Oh. Must break everything. Already time for a boss fight. Batarang or Wingding? Okay. Well, shoot. I missed some. I wonder how, kind of wonder how, strict the, achievements are for, getting all the, studs. Because usually, like, the, you know, like, the True Jedi and whatnot are not super strict for most levels. Are you still there, Manny? Did you get bored?
I think that was Discord. That was weird. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. Oh, oops.
But it seems like a very interesting Lego game for a DS, actually.
Where'd you go? Did you go upstairs?
Yeah, there's a bunch of achievements for getting specific amount of studs. I wonder if it is strict. Huh. Hopefully it's not too strict.
I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Harley Quinn defeated. I guess it's some kind of music puzzle here. Only be manipulated by Green Lantern. Huh. Alright, so it wants us to do red, blue, yellow, purple. Only acrobatic characters? Would that be Robin?
I guess. Huh.
Uh, super strength. Hmm. Ah. Ah, I see. Oh, interesting. There you go. I got some like Mario style jumping back and forth.
I'm actually pretty impressed for the DS. Like, there's not a lot of, I don't even know what you would call it, like the sprite errors on the DS that would happen. It's not a, it seems like it's pretty clean for the era.
Uh-oh. Guess we need Superman here. Hey, Rooter, welcome in, sir. How'd Mercs go? I was kind of lurking there for a bit. Did you get a speed run in, or get a PB? We are, as usual, looking at new sets that came out. Got Manny's on the line here with me, providing some running commentary. Suit signal. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let's try that again. Yeah. Went well. It was mostly learning the ins and outs of the Genesis version, but once we know how to run the arcade version, it wasn't so difficult. Gotcha. Ah. Okay.
That is a wild suit. Looks weird.
Hey, Bo, welcome in. We are trying Lego Batman. Okay. Said I had like heat vision or something. Or not heat vision, but ability to see through. Sneak past security camera. Start and end times for the run. Gotcha. Using non-lethal force. He'll just leave you in the hospital as usual.
Non-lethal.
Easy but grindy. Yeah, that's Lego games. We're just gonna do the first level here. Might come back to it later. X-ray vision. How do you X-ray vision?
LRXY. There's not that many buttons on the DS.
Ow. Probably shouldn't have wasted those. Oh, hello. Security key card to work. What? What happened there?
Well, he just threw you around.
I guess so much for finishing the level without deaths. I still have something active, though. That was a short one. I mean, actually, all these are kind of short, but... I hope we don't have to defeat, like, the entire squad. That kind of suck. It's a lot. Oh, we've almost got the True Jedi or whatever. True Hero? I don't know.
I think it's called Superhero in these games. I want to say. I don't really know. They change all the time.
Huh. Also gotta do double grappling hook. That's an Indiana Jones reference, isn't it?
Destroying museum pieces, how dare they?
X marks the spot. The penguin. So I guess we're gonna have to kill Penguin and well, not kill, but take him out. Penguin and probably Two-Face.
They're usually paired together.
Ah. Okay, so it explodes after a while. There we go. Oh, oh, there's another one. Ah! That's not what I wanted. It's kind of hard to see them when they're off screen. Well, that was easy. I mean, not that any of these are hard, but... I like that the studs are actually falling where you can pick them up. Unlike in LEGO Star Wars, so often.
They just shoot off to another planet and you're like, oh, thanks.
Right? I do kind of wish he ran a little bit faster. Oh, missed one. Oh well. Oh, this level's taking way too long. Okay, hopefully this is the last one. Have a good one, Bo. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry we were going through these kind of slow. There's only a few today, at least. Switch to control objects behind the X-ray wall. Oh. Break any of this stuff? Nope. But, okay, how am I supposed to avoid those? I don't understand. Oh, we just have to hit it a bunch of times.
Huh.
There we go. Cosmic Scott Lego Batman 3. Nice. Let's see. We have to get 61,000 studs in Gotham Theater without any stud-related extras. So 61,000. How many did we get?
Like 40?
Okay. So they made the set more strict than the actual in-game. That's kind of... I feel like that's kind of messed up a little bit. Trading got stuck on the puzzle right in the beginning. Yeah, so quite possibly we would have had it if we didn't die so much. Let's see.
Still 40,000? I'm guessing that means they intended for free play?
Maybe, because I mean, usually they have a larger number to get in free play once you have more abilities to go and do stuff. Anyway, that was Lego Batman number 2, DC Superheroes on Nintendo DS. So if you like the Lego games, maybe give it a shot. It seems to play pretty decently, especially being on the DS. I would definitely prefer probably playing the GameCube versions or PlayStation 2 versions or whatever, because they'll look a little bit better. They'll be a little bit more performant. But this isn't bad. That wasn't too bad.
It worked.
Alright, let's transition back over. Quit out of that. So sorry that one went so long, guys. Alright, next up we got Pokemon Box, Ruby and Sapphire. So if you're familiar with Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Sapphire, I think what those were on the GBA originally, looks like.
Yes.
Do you know, you're kind of an expert on these things. Is there anything special that got added to these versions as opposed to their GBA equivalents?
So this is actually not a true traditional game of Pokemon at all. Pokemon Box is a pretty rare game nowadays, but back in the day, you were limited based on storage, right? In a Pokemon game, your PC could only hold up to, I think it was like 520, I think it was at a certain point, but you were very limited, and this is just added storage. It was a GameCube game, literally just to add storage. There's a few special Pokemon you can get, and you can look at special little summaries that they wrote, but overall it is just a storage feature.
Oh, so you have to hook this up to your Game Boy Advance game to bring in your guys to read the summaries, or?
Yeah, you have to connect the GBA to do the transfer stuff. It's a pretty decent sized set for that. You have a lot to collect, but overall, it's pretty cool to see. Pokemon Box is pretty legendary for if you know a lot of Pokemon because of how wacky Gen 3's Catch 'em All is, and Pokemon Box was nice to have. But yeah, it's cool to see.
That's cool. Get my sleepy time lyric because you love it that much. Thanks, Maddie. Hope your night's going well. We are just going through the new set still. It was a ridiculously long first level for Lego Batman 2, but here we are. Next up we got Gale of Darkness. And this was apparently from what Pulse was saying, from what some other folks were saying, this was the Pokemon game that people were looking forward to on GameCube. Is that right?
Yeah, I could definitely see it. This is so Pokemon Colosseum and XD are very connected. This is the sequel to Colosseum directly. A lot of the story beats are the same. You see a lot of returning characters. It's set 5 years later, and they reference Colosseum a lot. But XD is considered the more fleshed out and like enjoyable version. It really depends on who you are. I think there's something special about Colosseum to still go back to, but it's really what you like. This one is much more adjustable. Oh, I want to build with this Pokemon. Well, you can. There's actual other mechanics besides double battles going into it. The only thing that I will say is that XD has this big problem, which I'm currently actually playing right now. Is the very end of the game is like literally half the game. You're on one spot for half the game. That's the big problem I have with it. But overall, it's a fun experience.
So it's like you think you're at the finale, but you're only halfway done.
Yeah, it is ridiculous how long you sit in the Dark Isle. If anyone's played it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're just sitting there for like so long, waiting.
Well, I'll have to give this one a shot after Colosseum then. I was thinking of booting this one up tonight, but sounds like I probably want to do Colosseum first.
There are loose connections. It is a sequel still, though. You could, if you really want to, you could ignore Colosseum because Colosseum is a hard game to get everything. A lot of people consider it to be, one of the hardest mainline entry Pokemon games, even though it's not really mainline, but ignore it. But Colosseum is pretty brutal. Earthquake Entei, anyone? Earthquake Entei?
I'm not familiar enough to comment, but I'll believe you. All right. Next up, we got DJ Hero. So this is another of the rhythm games. Kind of like Guitar Hero games, but it's the premise is more that you're like a DJ, scraping a vinyl or doing whatever DJs do. I don't know. And you're hitting the buttons. I don't know if it'd be kind of funny if they had made a special controller for this too, but I kind of doubt it. I think they just changed the premise a bit. So you're still, doing the rhythm game of like Guitar Hero, but now it's just like scratching a vinyl. Let's see. Oh, they got Daft Punk music. That's interesting.
Never played DJ Hero.
Jay-Z. I guess I thought Jay-Z was more recent.
Wasn't this game like 2010? Right?
2009. Maddie says his buddy loves DJ Hero.
I don't know a lot of people that played it.
An expert, create and play your own custom set list and achieve at least 38 total stars without quitting or restarting. Huh. Play the entire Final Cut set list and achieve at least 23 total stars without quitting or restarting. So basically, there's a lot of these are like endurance achievos. So basically, hit all the rhythm stuff at the right time through like a whole list of songs, not just one. Start with the note streak. Perform 4 rewinds without dropping the streak. So yeah, a lot of this is just, score really high. And then they've got specific songs. And clear everything with 5 stars. So there you go, another rhythm game for those who enjoy rhythm games. Since 96? Ah. I just want to say, like, I think the first time I heard of him was, like, maybe 2018, as, married to one of the actresses that was really big at the time. Couldn't tell you who, though. I did want to mention also Gale of Darkness got a subset, which I think is basically just play Eevee the whole time. Yeah, so beat the whole game with Eevee. I did
That's
see
actually kind of brutal.
Yeah.
So there's a subset for Coliseum that's just Espeon and Umbreon, but most of the game is double battles, and XD is the same way. So you're constantly playing a 2v1 scenario.
Oh, double the fun, huh? And just
Yeah.
Eevee.
And don't get me wrong, there's no level cap, or there shouldn't be that high of a or low of a level cap. You could probably go about 10 above, which in Pokemon matters a lot, but it's still just interesting to see.
Yep. Next up, we got Lord of the Sword, which was a Master System game, action adventure from 1988. And it looks like you have a lot of like discovery, exploration type Chivos, collection Chivos, score Chivos. Without using exploit, without killing all the skulls and taking no damage. Without taking damage. Okay, so there are some damage lists here. Beat the game without dying. Deathless. Alright, let's give this one a whirl. I have no idea what this one's going to be like. Ba-ba-ba. Where did I put this one? There we go. I already kind of dig the music. Several thousand years after the downfall of the demon lord Ra-Gohan, Valgenia was once more faced with great peril. In a scheme to restore their master, the followers of Ra-Gohan had killed the rightful king as an evil sacrifice. Fear overran the towns of Valgenia, and lawlessness ruled the land. The Council of Elders, seeking to restore order, decreed that any who sought the crown must first pass 3 tests. He must find the Tree of Meryl, the symbol of the royal family. He must subdue the goblin of Balala Valley. He must destroy the Statue of Evil. Landau, a brave lad, resolved to attempt these feats for the land he loved, and set off to find the wizard in Amon. Welcome to Harfoot. Okay, so we got arrows, we got sword attack, we got crouch, D-pad to jump. That's never a good sign. Landau, we pray for thee. If thou art tired, rest here. What? He like disappeared and flopped up on the sky. Oh. It's really hard to do like a forward jump.
Huh.
pretty good graphics for what it is.
Yeah, for the time especially, it looks really good. You have some foreground and background elements actually being different.
Oh, come on. Attack him. Golly, that's kind of bad. Your attack is like, you have very little range. It's a beholder. Kind of. Can't shoot in air. Oh gosh, another one of these guys. Actually looks like you're standing in tall grass. Yeah, the graphics, I like the graphics in this. I do not like the up to jump, up on D-pad to jump. And your arrow kind of sucks. Cast this book in the Mountain of Fire in return. Protect it well, and go to Ulma Woods for the Tree of Merrill. Okay. When you get hit, it turns you around sometimes. Okay. Oh. It killed me and it crashed the emulator. That's hilarious.
What? The heck?
He hit me so hard it crashed the emulator.
First losing a puzzle piece and then death deleting your emulation. What the heck?
Oh, that was weird. Well, anyway, guys, that's Lord of the Sword. Alright, I guess we played enough of that one. The emulator has spoken. Actually looks pretty fun. I don't know if that was just me running too much stuff at once. Maybe you know, streaming and emulators and Discord and got some Twitch folks that I'm lurking in the background. It's maybe a little much. Who knows? Next up, we've got a game called Activator on the Amstrad CPC. So this was a British home computer, but I think it might have been all over Europe. It might not have been just British. But we've seen a couple like puzzle-like games and board game-like games on the Amstrad. We've seen Shadow of the Beast, a pretty good port of it, as far as things go. So it's a pretty interesting little computer. Some very unique games on it. As far as the achievement set here, there's something about fuel rods. Place all the fuel rods at the power chamber in ascending numerical order in a single game to receive a 100,000 point bonus. Complete a game without having picked up the time extension item. Complete a game with 5 or more lives remaining. Destroy an enemy or hazard using bullets. Destroy 200 enemy hazards in a single game. Get through room 192 without having destroyed any of the lightning hazards, without losing any health. So, only about 16 achievos here. Pretty short set. But let's check it out. Cascade Games. Have you delved much into the Amstrad stuff?
I think I've maybe played it once in my life, and that was at somebody else's like house forever ago. I know nothing of this console.
Must help us. Power fading. Unknown force. Please help. This was the final message from Space Station Antari, located at the edge of the Soul Galaxy. Your mission is to track Antari, and using your remote activator pod, bring her back to life. You will encounter many dangers and problems. Locate the scattered fuel rods and return them to the power chamber. Good luck. Press fire to continue. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Okay. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. It's just avoiding things, but sometimes they're on the screen as you enter. Is this damage? No? Oh, can't go into that. Oh. Ah! There we go. You, have inertia in any given direction you're going. And you can only, oops. Jeez. Ah! There we go. Ah, I got a bullet. We can shoot now.
Hey,
We got something. Can I shoot down? No. Can I kill that? I can! Look out. Look out, bad guys and weird floating mushroom things. Oh, can't run into them. They'll still hurt you when they're exploding. Okay, we got A. Whatever that means. Guess we go through A doors with that? Another bullet here. Hmm. What a weird game.
Yeah, I have
Could-
no idea. Like, I'm just confused about it.
Okay, I got the room looking for F. Oh, the F door is open now. I see. We already have an A, so I don't need an A. Hmm. Oh. Uh. Got another bullet down there. Is this like the reactor one? What are these things for? I hope that wasn't the person I was supposed to save. Oop. Whoops. That's not quite what I meant to do. Down to 3 lives. Need a B for there. Hmm. There's G. Some pretty creative enemy design here. Oh, Jeff again. All right. Well, so it's kind of a... You can carry 3 items at once. You have to make your way through a maze within a certain time limit. And you have a larger objective of getting fuel rods back in a chamber somewhere. So, very much an item management game. We're going to call it with that one. Interesting game. I might come back to this one at some point. It's kind of interesting. All right. Let's see, and then we have, there's a little level subset that came out for Earthbound. So if you're familiar with the RPG Earthbound, this one basically wants you to basically be under a certain level before you beat certain enemies. So can probably do this alongside of the main set. Maybe?
You probably could for the most part. I think there's some stuff in the base set though that actually requires you to kind of like not grind, but actually like get some experience.
Yeah, there's probably some things that are like, hunting down certain enemies or maybe certain drops or something that'd be difficult to swing alongside of a low level run. Maybe. But anyway, so there's a game that got us set if you guys are interested in that one. And then last but not least, we've got Anteater on the arcade, which is a maze chase game from 1982. Gotta get up to the 10th level. Beat a level without eating either queen and on default settings. Reach level 3 without losing a life. Beat a level before night comes and the spider appears on default settings. Eat over 25 ants and 8 worms in a single level without dying. Beat the default high score. Get a score higher than 100,000. So, kind of what you'd expect from a lot of these early arcade games.
It's a hard arcade game.
Oh, have you already tried this one?
Yeah, I was like, oh, Maze Chase, I'll try it. One, it took me a bit to get used to, and two, it's hard. It's hard. I should probably check this.
Wait, what?
So basically, the worm, if it touches the tip of your tongue, it counts as a fail. If the spider hits the actual line of your tongue, it's a fail. So you have to it's really weird to get used to. And you have to kind of move your tongue around.
Oh, I see.
You can only capture worms from the back, whereas the spiders, you have to be facing their front, otherwise they will just eat it.
Ah.
It gets pretty hard.
Oh. How are you supposed to do that?
What?
Oh, just there's an ant and a worm together.
Oh yeah, sometimes RNG just says no. Also, if you press a button, you will retract faster than you could move.
I see. Come here, worm. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, that wasn't gonna work. This is interesting. Oops.
Yeah,
What?
I do
what
think
the-
it's really interesting, but RNG does not like you at all.
What did I just do? I like spit my tongue out.
How'd you do that?
I went above the line and then it like popped off. That was weird. All right, what do I do with spiders?
So spiders are they're basically immune to everything, and they will follow along your own line. Like, so they'll like find their first contact and follow along. The only thing that I have found that kills them is the bottom things that delete everything anyway. So I have no idea. How do you do that tongue thing? That's so weird.
What tongue thing?
Where you just removed it from the ground.
I don't know. It was so weird. It was so very weird. Come back, worm. Ah, that's alright. Gotcha. It's a different take on a maze chase, that's for sure.
I will say if it wasn't so
do I-
RNG heavy. Oh yeah, you're kind of just dead.
Alright guys, so that's Anteater. If you like maze chase games, maybe give that one a shot. Not really my favorite kind of game, but fun for a change of pace, that's for sure. Alright, let's transition back over. Let's do community highlights. Alright, so we're gonna go through the top 25. Let's start from the bottom this time. So we got Lord Pookums. Throw him a shout out. Oh, and let me throw you a shout out since you're. I should have done that hours ago, but man, here's pretty awesome. He does a lot of obviously grinds the retro achievements, but plays a pretty wide variety of different games, racing games, Dynasty Warriors, Pokemon,
Wait, what did it say there?
Assassin's Creed on some of the PSP ones. A lot of action adventure, hack and slash. I don't know. What's your like favorite kind of game?
My favorite is turn-based RPGs, but I don't like a lot of the sets on RA, so I avoid them. But I do like them the most.
Fair enough. First up here is the Lord Pookums came in 25th for last week. At least of the people that I follow anyway. And he was working on some Ninja Gaiden 3, some Ninja Gaiden, some Gaiaris? Got the cheapo for that one. I think that's a shoot 'em up, isn't it? Ah. Parasite
That's a hard
Eve.
game.
Ah. Oh, it looks like Wiseman played a bit of this at some point. And Zash. Oh, that is quite something. It's a game that Zash wasn't able to badge, but Lord Pookums did. So, GG's on that.
GG's indeed. That is A killer badge to have.
That's pretty neat looking too. All right, next up we got, I think this is Apocalyptic. Yeah, throw him a shout out. I don't know if he streams, but I see him hanging out over in Pulse's channel every once in a while. Apocalyptic's been playing some Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance on Game Boy Advance, some Phantasy Star Online. Recently badged the green. No, that's blue. Is that the speedrun set? No, that's a Professor Oak challenge. So Professor
EOC of AO.
What is that?
So this is Japanese Blue. It's technically a different game. Well, different in quote. It has different Pokemon at certain availabilities than our red and blue that we got over here, because our red and blue is based on their red and green, which this came out a little bit later as a magazine like order game. And so it's technically slightly different. If you play Gen 1, you've played it. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough. He also got the badge for the Professor Oak challenge for Pokemon Sapphire. So he's also a Pokemon aficionado. Let's see. Next we got Foxy. Foxy's been playing a bunch of different stuff. He's been working on the Masayuki Kato Memorial event. So he's playing some Pop Full Mail today. He got the
Come on, buddy.
Achievement of the Week, which is the Metal Slug 5. Just beat the
Dang it,
game.
I missed.
He was able to get that in about like half an hour or so it's not bad. He also recently badged Little Mermaid.
Wait a minute. Did I get him and he got me?
And he was playing some Brandish and some Dragon Slayer and some Romancia. So a lot of Falcom games.
We got each other.
And then Action Man, which was the Achievement of the Week last week. And then a bunch of stuff for Tita's Saturday stream, Breakfast Saturday stream, where he plays like cartoon games picked for him by the audience. So always on Saturdays he has quite a list of different things there. Next up we got Manny Boom Batty, if you're still around. Or no, this is no, that's he's got a different name. This is Los. That's who this is. There we go. He pops in at on Foxy's channel every once in a while. And he recently has been playing some Duck Station, The Brick Wall. Should take it as a brick breaker. And some Dragon Quest 1 and 2 on Game Boy Color. That's a good one. And some Frogger, and he badged Bubble Bath Babes. A man of culture. Next we got Max. This is Game Squad here on Twitch. He's actually number 1 on the overall all-time. And he is part of the Fat, Black, and Greasy podcast. So he does that with Pulse and Lifted. And he's recently been playing Chibi Robo.
Alright, we're going to
which is the achievement of the month. And Final Fantasy XI he's been spending a lot of time on. He's got that one almost badged. And he got the badge for Action Man, which was the achievement of the week last week.
Where's my pop?
He's been doing a lot of Mario packs and sets and stuff like that. A lot of Kaizo.
This is a 50-point fucking achievement.
Let's see, next up we got Troffle. Throw Troffle Waffle your shoutouts. Troffle's been working on Ease the Oath in Felghana. That's another one for the Masayuki Kato Memorial event. And then he recently badged Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2 on Game Boy Advance, the regular Super Mario World on Super Nintendo, and he got the Dragon Slayer Legend of Heroes badge as well. And Ratatouille for the FBG podcast. That's their game of the month this month. Ba-ba-ba. Let's see. Next up, we got Pulse. Pulse has been focusing on Metal Gear Solid 3. That's his current request. He's almost got that one badged. Got only a handful of achievements left here. But he started in on Chibi Robo.
Soon.
Looks like he's also working on Ratatouille.
Oh, that's what Knocker asked you.
And I know he I think he badged the
How about you shut up?
Action Man recently too, yeah.
Knocker, how about you shut up?
And he was also playing some Baldur's Gate with one of his buddies, Dark Alliance on PS2. Which we should get going on one of these days. You, me, and Mame should do some Gauntlet and some Baldur's Gate. I think that'd be a fun time.
I think that'll be good. I still need to get back to a bunch of games, but
Next, we've got Lifted. Lifted's been working on Metal Slug 5, Wacky Races, DuckTales. You recently got that one badged. GG's on that. I got the beat for Action Man.
Why does he fucking dong attack to a direction? Why can't he just stay? I wasn't even holding.
Playing some Joe and Max, some Naruto Clash of Ninja. You recently badged Arrow the Acrobat. And then he was playing some Metal Slug with Frog the other day. Next up, we got. I'm surprised to see Mame up this high on the list.
everybody is.
But here he is. He was number 12 this last week. Looks like he's been working on the Super Mario RPG Armageddon hack. He's almost got Mao badged. GG's on that. That's a really cool game. And Cowboy Kid on the NES. I've never seen that one. Is that just like a run and gun kind of thing?
If it's the one I'm thinking of, I think I would have to check his profile, but I think that's a couple of years ago he kept bullying people to play it. If it's the right one, it's you're basically on a train for the hardest level. I would have to check it. I don't know off the top of my head. Let me see it. Oh, this might be something entirely different. Yeah, this is... I don't recognize this.
Oh, okay, I got spelled his name wrong. ZFG. Is that still not popping? Anybody? Must be spelling it wrong or something. No? Okay. It just took a second. So stuff has been working on Tactics Ogre, Night of Lotus, which is a GBA game, Tactics RPG. Looks like you booted up Legacy of East on DS. That is, that's more like the PSP one. It's kind of a remake, rather than a remaster. Also been working on that Final Fantasy subset with every possible combination classes. A Castlevania hack and some Action Man. Let's see. Next up is Graham Tams. Probably been diving into those rhythm games. No, maybe not. Clock Tower First Fear. So Clock Tower on PS1. Blazing Dragons on Saturn. We covered that one 3 weeks ago, I think. It's an adventure game.
Mario just
kind of a point and click adventure. And then he's also been playing some Final Fantasy XI. Let's see. Next up, we got yours truly. Kind of surprised I ended up this high on the list, as I'm still working on a lot of the Christmas events, the Masayuki Kato Memorial events, and then after doing Monopoly on Game Boy, I decided to take that knowledge and run with it a little bit. Did some of the ports. Those are pretty quick little batches, except for the N64 one. And unless you can figure out how to get the N64 to do fast forward really well, I was playing it and it was practically doing nothing. So that went really slow. But the other ones are not too bad. If you've done the Game Boy one, the Game Boy Color one's basically the same thing. Maybe the NES one is like the same thing, but without the special games or whatever. And Mega Drive goes pretty quick. Baron Lowe's Monopoly? Not really. It was just, I did one game and I'm like, meh, might as well grab some other easy sets.
You want the free points?
They were low-hanging fruit. Except the N64 one. That was a mistake. The quad dip. Yeah. Next up we got Sarconius. Sarconius, I think last week he was mostly working on Metal Gear Solid, just the regular set. And then once he finished the regular set, he dipped into Integral. He's got that almost badged already. He got the Achievement of the Week badged. And he got Final Fight badged. Huge GG's on that one. That one was pain watching him go through that initially. But he got he finally got the death list on that last stage. That's pretty insane. And then Sonic CD is the current request he's working on, which is also kind of painful. Got a lot of painful time attacks on there.
Sonic CD is also a bad game, so it's even worse.
I've been hearing a lot of different opinions on that one, so I don't know. Apparently, there's a lot of people for whom that's their favorite Sonic, and I haven't played a ton of Sonic games, so I can't reply to that. Of the ones I've played, it's either 2 or Sonic and Knuckles for me, but I've really only played like 1 through 3, Sonic Colors. I think I might have played one of the advanced ones for a little bit. But those ones run like crap, so. Once you live one, it's a good idea to do the others. Oh, yeah. Once you finish one badge, then. Anyway, next up here, got Navanos. Throw him a shout out. And Navanos has been working on Giano Sisters on DS. Paper Mario, he's almost got that one badged. He also got Final Fight badged. I think him and Sark were like, Sark had most of it badged, and then Navanos came in and kind of rekindled his interest in getting that, so GG's on that. And he got the Mega Man Anniversary Collection finished off. Which, I think Navanos has a ton of Mega Man badges, so that's not super unexpected. Next up, we got this guy. We're gonna shout out here, sir.
This guy sucks.
You got quite a few of those Anteater Chivos.
I played it for like 10 minutes, I think it was, and I tried. Or maybe I was doing something at the same time, but man, it was brutal.
You have more patience than I do. Oh, and GG's, you got the Achievement of the Week already out of the way.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. You get infinite continues, so
yeah,
you can kind of get through quick.
And then Manny's been doing you're like going for 300 badges this year, right?
Yep. We're 6, so technically we're behind after today. Woo.
It's probably gonna go like that. Like, a lot of them are gonna take longer than you think, and some of them are gonna be shorter than you think.
I'm the only one I'm like super like proud to have gotten so far is just Commando, because that the don't turn back achievements are, oh, I like being able to walk backwards. They're nice.
Well, GG's on it anyway, and GG's on Kid Dracula. Crackpots. And if you get Gale, you know, I imagine you'll go through that pretty quick because you're pretty skilled with those Pokemon games. Next I've got Wise. Wise is
always on the top.
Yeah. Practically. He's working on Jackass. And Icy's Havoc, or Captain Havoc, on Genesis. Is that what I'm thinking of? Yes, it is. Okay. I've seen that one before. It's kind of interesting. Wiseman says Jackass is really fun. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time with it. Almost got Strider badge too on Genesis. I hear I haven't delved deeply into the Strider games. I played the PlayStation one, which is a lot of fun. But I hear the Genesis one and the NES ones are just like way different games. Oh, almost got Cannon Spike badge too. That's an interesting one. Kind of a running gun with a bunch of Sega characters and Mega Man and Cammy, I think. It's like Capcom characters and Sega characters. And then Jay and Silent Bob homebrew. Strider on hard is nasty. Jankmess, he says. GG's on all the progress. Next we got Bo. Bo's working on some Smash Remix. Got the Grinch on Dreamcast badged. That one was not on the list for. There's a PlayStation one that was on the list for the Christmas event, but I hear all of them are pretty bad. And he's been working on Super Mario All-Stars and Gremlins 2 and Batman Returns.
Oh, he goes through like dozens of games.
I know there was that one week where he was like, well, I mean, he's pretty consistently been pretty high on the list, but there was that one week he did like Atari and just knocked a ton out, like, I don't know, 10, 11 badges, something like that.
It was pretty high up. I was just like,
Wait.
dude, relax, they're gonna be there.
I messed up.
They don't move.
Wait. That one, jump.
Chrono's been up to some
Fuck
Final
you,
Fantasy
ball.
VI, a subset for that one. LLNMG and CSNMG. I'm not sure what that stands for. I got Harry Potter on PS2. Got Pocket Adventure for Sonic. Final Fantasy Origins on PS1. And he badged Jackass. He beat you to it, Wise. You let him beat you to it. Next we've got Necro. Necro topped out last week.
Dang. I know he was doing a competition thing, right? That's why. With
I don't
somebody
know.
else.
What you're moving to. Sorry.
Oh, he batched it and then told you to play it. Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure if he was doing a competition or anything, but he was going through a bunch of the Christmas stuff. He got Snow Bros almost badged. Jackass the game, he got beat. Baseball on NES, he got beat. Death Smiles, he beat. That's a rough one. And he got the beat on Action Man. But Necro does democracy in his channel, so he lets his viewers pick what he's gonna play. So his list looks kind of like Foxy's, where he's just got a ton of different stuff. But at least the last couple times I've been in there, his crowd's been pretty nice. They've not been giving him Superman 64 anymore.
But that's a great game.
Sure it is. It was a strictly points competition with turn back. Ah, okay. So yeah, he did have a competition then.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess with a score like that, he probably won. He badged Superman 64. He will never play it again. Nice. Next up, he's got to get Aquaman, so nobody can claim that on him. All right. Well, that covers the new sets and community highlights, and we played some of the games as we went. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on the achievement of the week for the next little bit here. And looks like PCSX2 got another update since just before stream. Gotta love nightly builds. Truly need sometimes hourly builds. So transition over to the PS2 screen. Which is here. Boom. And we're looking for Metal Slug. Is it capturing my window? Yes, okay. Oh, he already badged Aquaman? Oh, man. I was only kidding.
He wasn't. He badged it. He's like, I'm not dealing with this.
Alright, that's a little loud. Ah, I missed a thing there. Thank you. What? Really now? This is gonna be kind of rough without a machine gun. Oh, and he dropped that over there. Thanks. Thanks, game. Ah! Dang it. Hey, Rio. Welcome in, sir. Okay. Come on over here. This guy, he's just waltzing over. There we go. What? What killed me there?
No, you just jump out. All right, I'm gonna
Oops.
get going and enjoy Metal Slug.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You as well.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Man. Really? I can't just sit there. Oh, foo. That was awful. Uh. Oh. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay. Hey, Frosty, welcome in. We are working on the achievement of the week. I jumped right into that. That was me. No game audio? Let me fix that. PCSX2 audio. Oh. Can you hear it now? Nope, it was not just you. Been watching your team losing the playoffs, maybe next year. These games are great, but some easy to badge. Some nasty to badge. Yeah, in general, these Metal Slug games are pretty rough. Oh, poo. Oh, come on. You won't be back to this anytime soon. Yeah. Oh. Ah. I'm sucking so badly. Come on, something's got to blow up here soonish. Oh. I'm not gonna get any prisoners here, am I? Barely any. Oh man. I like these games, but I suck at them so much. Bosses are forever. I mean, if you're properly armed or whatever, it's not too bad. Oh, great. Hey. Oh gosh. Ah, that wasn't the right way either. Oh man. These are some really cool environments though. Oh, that went terribly. Ah! Really? Yeah, those guys are what your grenades are for sure. Ah. Poor Theo. Sure. Sure game. Right. Don't stand there. Okay. Okay, sure. How are you not dead yet? Oh gosh. There we go.
Mission complete. Mission 4, start.
Oh shoot. Okay. I couldn't get down. I couldn't shoot down, I couldn't get down. What the heck? Sure. I've never seen these things before. Metal Mets. Hey, Deactivated Styles, good to see you. We're playing some Metal Slug. Okay. Oh gosh. So hard to control. The gun. Give me some gas. Can I get? It's kind of hard to turn around in the sub. Okay, sure. It's probably wasting my machine gun there. Oh gosh. No, stay away. I was doing so well for a minute. Anyway, we're just doing this for Achievement of the Week. I grenaded you. I grenaded you. You're supposed to be dead. Yeah. I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid all that. Okay, I can't shoot diagonally. That makes perfect sense to me. Sure, game. I'm busy with so much stuff in life, but this week you can bring it back to Twitch for a limited time. Nice. Boss time. Ah! Ah! I got stuck. That wasn't cool. Ah! Ah! Come on. Ah. Alright, I was too close. Really? Ah, come on. Really? Dang it, I got stuck again. There's too many little objects on the screen. There we go.
Mission complete. Mission 5, start.
Okay. Why did it jump? Okay, what's this supposed to do there? There we go. Okay. Magic. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. Oh, I missed a boot. Can I jump and attack, please? Why did I do that? Ah! Come on, jump and attack. Thank you. Sure, game. I ran straight to that. Can I throw a grenade? Why did you throw a grenade? Okay. Sure, game. Mm-hmm. Why would I be so bad at this? Come on. Thanks, game. That's exactly the button I meant to push. Boss time. Thanks. Alright, I think this is the last boss. I'm sorry for this terrible, terrible play you guys have been forced to watch. We'll go raid somebody that's actually good at video games after this. I am so sorry. I had to watch this disgusting excuse of just letting the continues go and go and go. Where do you go after that? There's gotta be somewhere to go after that. Run away! There you go. Ah! I didn't move fast enough. Run! Run! Oh. I could have just kept running. Where's he gonna go? Oh, he's going over there. Run away! Run away! There we go. Alright, run this way, run this way. No. Should've stayed more in the middle. Alright, go there, over here. At least I know how to avoid that one. Alright. No. There's gotta be a better way to avoid that. Alright, juke it over there. Or, you know, whatever. Take him in the face. I'm face taking. Best I can. Best I could do. Oh yeah, I have a slide. Nope. I wasn't getting through that. Whoosh. No. That phase is over.
Mission complete.
Oh, that was so sad.
Mission all over.
30 continues. 30 continues. Alright, maybe Wise is on. Maybe you can toss you towards Wise. He's good at these kind of games, actually. Oh, he's playing some Jackass. Who else is on? Let's see. Sure. We'll save. Pookums is on, playing some Bill and Ted. And who else is on? Necro's on. Looks like Necro's just getting started. Let's throw Necro a raid. Alright, thanks everybody for sticking around. Sorry again to have had you witness that awful 30 continue spree there. That was pretty bad. Anyway, have a great rest of your night. Enjoy some retro games, even if whether you're good at them or not. Yeah, just have a great night. God bless. See you guys. All right, and for